The Dooples communicate. What does communicate mean? What does it mean to communicate? What does it mean to communicate? Miss Myers' class?
Communicate. Tayshawn, come on up and see what you think. Come on, right up here, look right there.
Andy?
Respond.
Okay, when you respond, or what other ways do we communicate? When anybody know here? How do we communicate? What happens when we talk to each other? Do we understand each other?
Yeah.
We communicate. Okay, what about when we write? What happens when we write to each other? Are we communicating?
If you're writing? Yeah.
And we talk on the telephone, and there's all different ways for us to talk. Well, today we're going to find out what happened with the Dooples and how they learned how to communicate. Are you ready? Miss Myers, could you see the book?
We can see the book, yeah.
Okay, I'll try my best to,
Okay.
okay?
So you need to be good listeners.
You have to be good listeners, all right? The Dooples communicate, okay? It's going to be hard to see it. I'm going to read it and then show it, okay? Once long ago, in the land we call Do, a wise one appeared to teach what is true. In a school, in a classroom, one very dark night, he pointed his cane towards all things that could write. Pencils, pens, markers, crayons, and chalk. Found they were able to walk and to talk. But they didn't know how to work or to play. Then all of a sudden, they heard a voice say, he called them the, what did he call them? He called them the Dooples because they had so much to do. He told them his name, Mr. Doobity-Doo. You see these pictures? Okay. So they flipped on the heads to draw, play, and write, to write and to draw. As a team, they discovered they had so much to explore. They practiced and learned about shapes and designs. They drew and they wrote with curved and straight lines. He left, but he promised one night he'd return. But first they must practice all that they did learn. So they worked together to find the right way to travel on their journey before light of day. They put shapes together, circles, triangles, and squares. They formed a new shape to get them all there. So now for their journey, their faraway trip, they had a new shape. They now had a ship. They entered their ship and out they did fly. They flew in the night, in the dark sky. They would follow each other to the place oh so new, to the land far away, to the land of dew. Okay, ready? Are we all ready now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So that was like a
Okay.
recap of the last book.
Where are the stars going? I can't see the sky ahead or behind. The darkness is growing and making us blind. Oh, boys and girls, one more thing. If I'm the author, was I also the illustrator?
Yeah.
What is the illustrator?
Thoroughly, right?
What is an illustrator?
The illustrator do. Ariana?
He draws the pictures. Well, in this book is something very special because children drew the pictures. So children are the illustrators. Okay, so let's call Mr. Doobity-Doo for help. Yes, let's make him so proud. So they called to the wise one. They shouted so loud. They shouted so loud. While shouting and calling, they never saw from the start. Their ship was breaking and falling. Their ships were tearing and falling. Their ship was breaking apart. Oh boy, look what's happening. Their ship is breaking apart. Do you see the cracks? Do you see the cracks in the walls? Okay, see the cracks? As they called out so loud, they saw a bright light. Then out from a cloud he appeared in the night. Mr. Doobity-Doo, please help fix our ship. We need help to continue our trip. Oh, so what's happened to the ship?
It's breaking.
It's breaking, okay.
It's going down.
I see your big problem. You must think and be smart. Solving the problem is the hardest part. You must make a plan. Together you must think. Then you'll all understand.